Hi guys, it's Gareth here, aka Rookie, and welcome to my Friday vlog. Hey! So, before I start talking about the week, I'm just going to talk about something that I probably haven't mentioned before, or probably have, maybe I can't remember. But basically, this week, in fact, this exact week, marks basically 3 years now with me not having a girlfriend. Yes, that's right, I am single, and I have been now for 3 years. And that's quite a long time, I think. Perhaps I should put myself out there more, but it's a little hard with my anxiety and stuff. Speaking of that, I still haven't heard anything back about from when I got my appointment with a psychologist. I got to wait for the NHS and let through. That could be whenever. So anyway, back to my week. Last Thursday, obviously, I mentioned that I went to a gig when I saw the Foes, Signals, Polar Maps, and a band called Moons. Now, I went to Moon's website because I always link the bands that play in my description, and what the fuck is that website? What the fuck? I suggest you go and click on it, guys, and just have a look at it, because it is one fucked up piece of shit. Really is. Oh, pardon my language, sorry. I didn't realize I swear. Do problem. So yeah, anyway, moving on from that. Saturday I went to a gig. I went to basically see the Dirty Youth, I Divine, the After Party, and We Deny. Now, all really good bands, but when I got there, I was on the door list, and I got there and my name wasn't on the door list, which kind of gave me a lot of problems, because basically, thankfully, the guys from After Party, Nick especially, was there, and he basically said, oh, we'll sort this out now, and he sorted out, and they basically had a discussion with the bouncer saying, you can't put people on the list now, it's too late. And eventually, he got me on the list, but I was at that point, because of my anxiety, and this was called like a focus on me. Basically, I was going like that, my hand was shaking, and I was like trying not to panic, but they sorted it all. I got in, I was great, and then I had a drink. I was stood there for like 5 minutes. I could see my hand shaking. I was like, oh god, really bad. But on that, I got something new from my band wall. If you can see, that is a signed guitar pick by Matt from the Dirty Youth. Oh, wow, I can't believe I got that mind. I caught it when he threw into the crowd, and then basically I've now got it as part of my band wall, which is great. It was great. The only thing with that gig afterwards, the next day, on the Sunday morning, my left ankle is swollen up really bad. It was really sore to work on. It's fine now. Hopefully it'll be fine from now onwards, but hopefully it doesn't get bad again. But yeah, it was one of the things like, that was quite bad. I also noticed this week that I don't really have many Twitter conversations like I used to. You know, say 6 months ago, I have conversations with people, and I'd be talking like all night long, like 6 hours talking, and realise it's like 3 o'clock in the morning and I have to go to bed because I've got to be working 3 hours. And I don't have those conversations anymore on Twitter. They've all just suddenly disappeared. I don't know whether it's because those people I used to talk to no longer follow me. I know some of them still do, but it's like, you know, it's like I've lost that part of Twitter for some reason. I don't know why. I try to talk to people, but we don't seem to have long conversations about stuff these days. I don't know why that is. Maybe I'm just not interested. Maybe that's it. What was it? Yeah, going on from that, missing that, but there's one thing I do love being part. I love being part of the Apple Corps, which is the hardcore fans for Alter Sky, my favourite band. I mean, it's like being part of a big, huge family that spreads across the whole country and even into other countries as well. It's a really good group, and I really do enjoy being part of them, and it just makes me smile, just, you know, seeing the tweets, seeing the posts, you know, and having conversations with people. You know, it's really good. I really do enjoy that. Really good to enjoy. I'm so glad I'm part of that. So yeah, I need to kill myself early this week. Yeah, not like that. whoa, not like that. Basically, I was driving along. Basically, I wasn't paying attention. Those of you who don't drive, basically, there's a thing that a lot of people do, and I'm guilty of it myself, is when you do a drive, even if it's just a drive home from work, it's a very short drive, that last little section you drive, you start relaxing, you stop paying as much attention as you normally do, you start losing concentration. So I was driving down the avenue here in Southampton, and I literally was just following the car in front of me, wasn't paying attention, and he sped up, and I sped up to follow him, and then I realised kind of a little late that the lights had turned red and he was speeding up to try to still go through them. I slammed on my brakes. Now, maps should have just carried on going at that point, but I should have been paying attention. So I slammed on the brake. I skidded to a stop, and I stopped just past the junction. But if I carried on, I'd have probably hit the car coming out of the turning on the side. So we'd have gone bang, and that would have been me done. Because if I hadn't stopped, I would have gone straight into him at 40 miles an hour. And yeah, that would not be nice for me. I probably would have killed myself. So that wasn't good at all. The reason why I probably was losing my concentration as well is I've not been sleeping right again. My sleep pattern's gone to complete pot. I may be getting 3, maybe 4 hours of sleep. It's not good. I also have an issue with some delivery guys delivering stuff here. Do not leave it outside the front fucking door, please. Ring the buzzer for my flat, and I'll come down and grab the stuff. Basically, a delivery guy delivered something. In fact, I'll tell you what it was. He delivered me Nate Danger. And he basically left it, and I was told that it had been delivered, but I couldn't find it anywhere. And I basically found it this one morning as I was going to work. I saw, what's that there? And it just hidden in the door alcove. There was a black parcel, which had my name on, so I took that with me and found it was my Nate Danger, which was great, because that day I needed it, because I'd had about 2 hours sleep. So I drank that then when I got to work to keep me awake for the rest of the day. As you guys know, I go to a lot of gigs, and basically I've come up with a list of bands I want to go and see. These are, I'll tell you what, actually, I'll read the band list off for you, rather than me try to remember what they are. Here we go. Talk amongst yourself. Here we go. Right, okay. So these list of bands I need to see play, right? There's 22 of them here, right? A Day to Remember. Thankfully, I'm seeing them on the 12th of November. New Year's Day. Unfortunately, I'm not going to see them on the 30th of October when I should be going to see them. Just kind of upsets me, but I can't go to every gig. So next time they come to the UK, I'll make a point of seeing them over other bands that I've already seen. Alter Sky, sorry guys. Stitch Apart, if they ever come to the UK. The Hype Theory, I really need to go see them. Unfortunately, they played last week, and I had a choice between seeing them or my local band. I decided to see my local bands, but next time I probably go and see them, because I want to go see them. Forever Still, hopefully they come to a UK tour from Denmark sometime. Someday I missed their last tour last year, so hopefully, those of you who don't know, last November I'm doing the same thing I'm doing this November. It's basically I'm going to go on a gig tour. This time, rather than I did last time, I saw quite a lot of different bands. This year I'm actually just seeing Alter Sky and following them on their tour. So someday Eva Plays Dead, so I'm going to have to make a trip to Derby to see them, and I will do that sometime, probably in the new year. Sally Pepper, she's a really good acoustic artist. I'm actually seeing her on the 8th of November, so that's cool, the end of my gig tour. It's really good. Tonight Alive, I'm really upset that I missed out on tickets for that in Portsmouth in the Wedge Room, so I'll have to catch them when they next come around. We Are the In Crowd, I need to see them. Paramore, Fall Out Boy, Bring the Horizon, Panic! The Disco, Blink-182, Sum 41, Linkin Park, Farewell My Love, Falling in Reverse, White Clouds and Gunfire, and Curses. They're the bands I need to see. Hopefully I'll get to see them all at some stage. I'm gonna try to make a conscious effort next year now to go and see those bands. So there'll be 18 on that list. 20 on that list. So if I try to get 2 of them or 3 of them a month, when I can, and I'll try to do that. I will try and do that. Following on from that, I got a message from Evelyn from White Cloud and Gunsmoke, basically saying, I know you want to come and see us, these are our tour dates, you fancy come and see us play? And I was like, yes. And I looked at this and I remember looking at this when I was booking my November tour dates, and it just, unfortunately they're doing an October tour, and I can't afford to travel to their gigs, because I can't afford to take the time off work, because I've got no holidays to take it with. So yeah, that's unfortunately a bad thing that I can't sort out, unfortunately, which is really upsetting. But hopefully I'll get to see them on the next tour, whenever that be. I mean, bands, if you come to Portsmouth, Southampton, if it's during the weekday, I'll come and see you any day of the week. But if you're not playing in that sort of area, I need a weekend to come and see you. Or otherwise, next year when I'm in new holiday entitlement, perhaps then I'll try to sort some dates out. But yeah, anyway, I had to go to Cardiff this week for a meeting, so we drove there and back, and I basically put Altered Sky on for the whole way there and the whole way back. And basically, I turned my friend in the car from work into an Altered Sky fan. Because basically, after listening to it for a couple of times, she's like, actually, this is really good. You are right. This is a really good band. And so she then downloaded, you guys probably saw the tweet, she basically downloaded their Stop and Live LP. So you should guys can do that. They got a new album coming out probably in the new year. They're recording it in December, I think. I may be wrong. I don't know. Hey. So I've been doing that game series, Prison Architect, and you guys have been giving me loads of advice and things like that. I've actually been playing a second series on the side with it, so I can learn how to do things, and I know my prison is absolutely terrible, so hopefully when I do some recording tomorrow, I'll be making a lot of changes to how I'm doing my prison, and hopefully I got enough cash to do that, and hopefully we'll have a good prison, and it'll be working really well. Carrying on from that, I need to sort my life out, guys. Things are coming into complete mess. I've actually tidied in here, but it's not really that good. I'll show you. As you can see, look, my iron's there. Loads of ironing to do. Yeah. So I need to sort that sort of stuff out. I really do need to sort my crap out. I need to get myself sorted. I need to do it this next week. I've got 2 and a bit weeks until the Altered Sky tour, so I need to get myself sorted before I go that. I really do. Going on for that, I've actually got another gig to go tonight. I'm going to Salisbury, so as soon as I finish recording and uploading this, I'm actually probably going out the door. I've got like an hour now until I got to leave, so I've got an hour to edit. Well, not edit, cause just run it through the Windows Media Maker to make it HD and then upload it. So yeah, I'm going to do that. The only other thing I just wanted to mention, because I go to so many of these gigs, I've actually bought earplugs. I asked people on Twitter, Facebook, and Rich from Altered Sky came back and said these are the ones that he used to use before he got proper molded ones. So I got them. I'm going to try them tonight. Hopefully they're good. They're really good, and hopefully yeah. So we'll see how good they are. I need them because obviously I've said a couple of times now I felt my hearing going a little bit when we go into these gigs the next day. So yeah. I'm just ranting on about crap now, aren't I, really? So just keep talking and carry on talking and see what's going on and all the rest of it and see, hey, hi, how, ho, ha, ha, how. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. And as always, have fun.